A blue color also observed, not only yellow color. Next, a small additional point. We have total three types of variables. In the two variables we already worked, global variables and local variables. And remaining is the block level variables. And this is block level variable. First time I'm using. I clearly mentioned that point. J is block level variable. Previously you never used it as sir. No sir, previously local, globally I used it. So first time I'm using the block level variable. Starting days we discussed, remember gada, we can define the variables in three scopes. Global scope, function inside, local, and inside the blocks, curly brackets. Day before yesterday I said that for is a block, if is a block, else is a block. Remember no? This is block. Block inside I define the variable. So then only it's called as a block level variable. So what is the lifespan or lifetime of this variable, sir? How much time this for loop is working, that much of time J is available in memory block. How much time the for loop is running, that much of time only J available in memory block. So once the for loop is completed, J variable destroyed. Proof, sir. After come out of the for loop, we can ask to print the J value. It's really available in memory blocks, sir. You will get the output 21. Because 20 times loop completed already, we'll get the 21. If not available in memory blocks, sir, reference error is comes. Reference error. Without declaring, we are using. J is there or not? Huh? J. How can say? If J is there, this line output also will get. But why? Where is the output of this line? 20 numbers printing by this step. So this step is, we should get an extra output. But where is the output here? Not available. So error occurs. Where is the error, sir? And here is the error. Reference error and J is not defined. So block level variables, this is the proof. Reference error. So if you declare any variable inside the blocks, that is called as the block level variable. Which blocks are either if or else or while or do while or for or switch, whatever it may be. Inside this, if you declare anything, that becomes as a block level variable. The lifetime of that variable is how much time the block is executing, that much of time the variable is available. If you want to say clearly, while entering into the loop, J variable memory allocated. While exiting of the loop, J variable destroyed. So when you are entering into the loop, memory allocated. When you are exiting the loop, memory deallocated. So within the loop, your life. So once a small comparison, global variable, the whole program, top to bottom. Local variable within the function only. And block level variable within that curly brackets block. 3 scopes total. While defining of the block level variables, so don't prefer the var. That guidelines also I given already. Don't prefer the var. Use the let only. Block levels especially. Don't prefer the var. Use only let. Like recently one comparison table and I displayed. Remember kada? A candidate, a candidate. So already actually I explained that one, but that day lot of people you forget that one. Next day only re-explain the table with the paintbrush by diagram. Yes or no, yes or no. Well again forget, and no chance to explain again. I put all second time more enough. So three keywords, so what it is supported, what it is not supported, where we have to use, what is the features available, that all the things neatly one table I designed, yes or no, yes or no. In the table I clearly given where don't use for the blocks. Okay, one for loop with one additional point. Next, the third loop, sir, same task, same operation with another loop, do while loop. Let k equals to 1, initial value once again, do, curly bracket, while followed by condition. So the condition is comes in the bottom of the loop. That is the reason yesterday we called it a bottom testing loop. Exit level loop as well as the bottom testing loop. Reason is that one. So k plus plus, and here is k less than or equals to 20. The same initial value, stepping value, conditions, but placements are changed. Observe that one. So that is three loops. Major difference. What's the formations are the different. Formations are the different, but all are loops only. All are loops only. All are repeated executions only. Formations and of that is. In do while loop, one small drawback is there. After execution of the program, I'll show the drawback. Same k equals to 1. See that compared to last two loops, so take the initial value. Directly enter into the program. That is the drawback. Without condition checking. Condition true or false, I don't know. I'm directly entering into the loop. If it is wrong value, sir, I'm running the program. That is do while loop special. Even the input is wrong input, still it is running the program once. Second time realization is happens. Second time realization happens. But small kids are available. Tomorrow onwards, they are playing full-fledged. One kid is running very fastly. What mummy is saying? While playing of that game, says something, he's running very fastly. What their mother saying when they observe? Don't run. But kid listening, no chance at all. So in that playing of, mummy is giving the warning, don't run. But they are not going to listen, they are playing. When he realizes, once the skid down, teeth gone, falling, or nose bleeding, forehead is getting the swelling, then realize, mummy said already don't run. Next time onwards, carefully they are going to moving onward. It's a common thing. So like that, this is also, sir, second time realization is happens. First time, nothing. Even if it is wrong data, you can enter into the loop, run the code, increment, then check the condition. Print the data, increment the value. After that, check the condition. So condition false, sir, then come out. But already my code is executed one time. So dual loop, use less cases only. Don't use the maximum cases do while loop because wrong output chances are available. So when you want to use the do while loop, sir, I want to execute the program at any cost. At any cost, I want to execute the program one time compulsory. Condition true or false, I don't want. I want to run the program once at a time, one time compulsory. Second time running or not, depends upon situation, I'll decide it. That type of scenarios, this do while loop is beneficial for us. I want to execute my program or my logic once at any cost. Situations I don't want, scenarios I don't want. One time compulsory I want to run my program. Second time running or not, based on situations, I'll decide it. That scenarios, do while loop is better for us. What is the scenario, sir? Options related programs and sir. Options related programs. And when you run the program, first the system displaying the options. You have to select one of this option. Which option you selected, the corresponding operation it is going to performing. But now, first we should display the options to user. Then ask it the user, choose the some option. For displaying of these options also I have to check the condition. No, because user not selected any option. They are selecting. When they are selecting? After displaying myself. They first run the program blindly, display the options to users, and then ask the user which option you want. If it is right option, sir, continue the program. If it is wrong option, sir, stop the program. These are called as options related programs or menu related programs and generally. Best example, when customer care calls. When you make a call to BSNL customer care, Geo customer care, what they are saying? Welcome to Geo. 1 for so and so, 2 for so and so, 3 for so and so. An options listing. As per your requirement, you are selecting one option. First, they checked condition. You given right option or wrong option? They checked first. No, without checking, first they are listing and choose it. Okay, run this program. Same output. And what I said, see that one. I designed the program actually to print 1 to 20 numbers. Accidentally, input is comes to 31. Directly enter. No security guard, no CC camera, no scanning machine. Enter directly. Print K. What is K? 31 is printing. Then plus 32 and check the condition. False. Realization is comes. Simple. This is the thing. So 31 it's printing and after that realization and stop the loop. So these type of situations is good dangerous. That cases loops while loop for better. Without condition, if you want to run the loop programs, do while loop is the better. But all are iterators, no doubt at all. This is demonstration of the all three loops, sir. Now I'm going to explaining some of the useful scenarios to use the loops as a HTML developer. As a HTML developer, underline that word. And a checking of the prime number, sir. No, I'm not touching those things. Okay. Before going to the next explanation, one general awareness point. So what is this? I++ and generally increment. It comes under the stepping value. And it is also incrementation comes under the stepping value. All these incrementations come steppings if I observe that one. Post incrementation I used. Post incrementation. Operators remember post incrementation and post incrementation. Is it compulsory to use the post incrementation, sir? No. We can use pre-incrementation also. But sir, for loop pre-incrementation, if I use it first incrementing, sir, no. That is all psychological feelings only, not realities. So with the for loop, I'm demonstrating that point to see that one. You'll also get the clarity. So when you are performing the stepping value, always plus a not compulsory. And moreover, always a post incrementation also not compulsory. But accidentally we are using maximum post incrementation only. Why? Reason. Why always you are using post incrementation only? Why not pre? Question understand? Answer. Question clear? Always we are using post incrementation, not in particular subject, all subjects, not you. 80+% of people are using post I plus plus I minus minus I plus plus I minus minus. We have pre and other options also. Why you are not using that other options? Reason malum? No idea. Pre also one by one. Middle rows. Jumps. Reason. Plus plus కూడా అంతే చేస్తుంది కదా. దట్ ఆల్సో డూయింగ్ సేమ్ ఓన్లీ కదా. ఇప్పుడు ఇది వాడట్లేదు, అదే ఎందుకు వాడుతున్నారు అని అడుగుతున్నది. సమ్ టైమ్స్ దిస్ వన్ అయితే అసలు క్వశ్చన్ నాట్ రైజింగ్. కరెక్టేనా? బట్ 99% యు ఆర్ యూజింగ్. ఎనీ స్పెసిఫిక్ రీజనా ఆర్ జస్ట్ లైక్ దట్? See this one. Change to again post. Change to pre. This also available kada. Why that only you are using? And that is small doubt I raised. And you have any personal reasons? You are using. I am not using kada. You are using. So I want to know the reason. Any specific reason or just like that? Just like that. Good lo mella. Any reason? So, what is the reason, sir? And blind implementation. Blind. Okay. Think yourself also. I plus plus available, plus plus available. If you use the both, the same answer only. But why this second one not using, always first one using? Well, some programs that one, some programs this one, sir. So question not comes. Question is wrong. Right? But 99% you are using only single. But if you are following like that, maybe the strong reason available, I thought that one. But you said no reason, sir. We use them rarely, but your post increment will make our job easy, maybe. And a pre-incrementation making complication, amma. Pre or post, both are incrementing only. So why incrementation? We can write j equals to j plus 1 also. Arithmetic operator also we can use. Why that only? We can also use the shorthand operator also like this. Now shorthand operator, I already explained. Anything, see that same answer. J equals to j plus 1 or j plus equals to 1, anything. Or plus j equals to same thing. So why we are using like that, sir? And your answer, I am saying that one. We have a small psychological. I already removed that one in operators. I think still somebody is feeling like that. When I use the pre-incrementation, first it is incrementing, sir, then it is executing the steps, and already your brain you tuned fully. That's tuning something I corrected in the last week. So pre-incrementation, early incrementing, first incrementing, and then steps are going to executing. With that feeling, what happens? First J is incrementing and it is going to printing the value. And one number jumping. Because already your J value 1, no, early incrementation, 2, then printing. So output directly starts from the 2. A small psychological feelings, it's encouraging you to go to the post incrementation always. The matter. Your answer, I know. You don't know that one. So operator's explanation, if you remember it, even if you use the pre or if you use the post, operation is same only practical. I proved that day. That if you remember it, nothing difference. Anything is same. So that is a small general awareness. In this place, we can use any other things. Okay. Next one. A couple of small scenarios I am saying, showing here for simplifying of reverse. Backward. Okay, sorry. Loop backward. Okay, done. For loop. Okay, for loop. All loops. So while rotating of the loops, loops program executing, when you are executing the loop program, instead of that side, stand this side. Automatically reverse display. Plus minus right here. Okay, I'll show one small program. For let I equals to 20 and I greater than or equals to 1 and minus I. Pre-incrementation, no problem. Anything same only. So document dot write ln followed by print I. Now see that one. I already said the starting of today's session. Initial value bigger, condition is the smaller. Now loop rotating in the anti-clockwise direction like this, reverse direction. The higher to lower order. So what happens now, sir? Output is comes to 20 to 1 no. Starting with 20, ending with 1. This is called as backward loops, also called as reverse directional loops. I already said, you just remember these two clues, we can easily identify. Even not your program, others program you are watching, how the loop is rotating, how we'll get the idea, sir. These techniques or clues are important instead of blind. Your program, you knows, that is not matter. Others program we are watching, that I want to understand easily, sir. Okay, the first scenario, HTML. But we don't know JavaScript. We have only HTML, CSS knowledge only. I want to print 20 products photos. 20 photos I want to display. With only your HTML knowledge, what is the code? I want to display 20 photos on my web page. With only your HTML knowledge and CSS knowledge, what is the logic? Image ante, that's all. So if you write the image, 20 images there comes. Give proper answer. Image tag 20 times we have to write. You should write the 20 times. Even if you copy paste it also, 20 times your design. Now the JavaScript helping to simplify the 20 tags. IMG tag we are writing once, but 20 images are going to display. How, sir? Giant wheel example. Giant wheel example. Take the IMG tag, place inside the giant wheel cabin. Start the giant wheel rotation. So wheel 20 times rotated. Image tag also 20 times executed. When our image tag 20 times executed, it displaying the 20 pictures on the web page. So yesterday onwards, what is the point I'm saying, sir? Loops avoiding the repetitions of the code. While developing of your HTML programs, imagine once division tag lot of times repeated, li tags so many times repeated, anchor tags so many times repeated, tables tr tags, repetition of tags, repetition of tags, repetition of tags. Repeated or not? These all the tags without repeating manually, I want to simplify. Take the support of loops. So which tag you want to repeated designing, which tag you want to execute repeatedly, that tag place inside the loops. You will get the simplification. So I'm going to using for loop here because compared to 3 loops, for loop easy. My first point is I want to display 10 images. 10 images I want to display. What is actual code, sir? IMG SRC equals to some URL image, width equals to width, height equals to height. The first image displaying, only HTML. Second image, third image, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 like this. This is the problem in HTML. But a repetition of code or not? Image name different, leave it. Remaining part is repetition of the code. So this repetition of the code, so simplification is loops. Ten images I want to display on the page. 10 images. Then what to do, sir? Create one array. Non-primitive data types. Arrays are available. So create one array. IMGS images. This is array. If you remember the data types concept, this is array comes under the non-primitive data type. Inside this array, what are the images you want to display? Store that all images names here in this array. A.jpg, B.jpg, like that. What are the pictures available? Store that all images here. So our images folder inside, we have a lot of images. Those I'm collecting here. But 10 images I'm taking here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So array ready with 10 image names. Array inside all 10 images names I stored. So then we are starting the for loop here. For followed by let I equals to 0 and I is less than 10 and I plus plus. You can write any plus plus, sir. There is no problem. And no curly brackets are used here because we need only one line, just a single line statement. So single lines, curly brackets not necessary. Even I explain in the if conditions also that. So directly start here, document dot. So right followed by single quotation, img tag, src equals to double quotations, images slash, we need image name here, double quotations close, and width equals to 150 pixels, height equals to 150 pixels. Image tag is close. If you are interested, you can write some CSS also, no problem. Your choice, sir. But now can I run this program, sir? 100%, no objections. 10 images displaying, sir. Yes. But which image, sir? A.jpg only. Because what is the image SRC given here? A.jpg. So same image, 10 times it is displayed. Because data directly we given, so same image 10 times it is displayed. But I don't want same image, sir. See that first rows.jpg. Check it. So these are the 10 roses. Program executed successfully, but the problem is rows. Reason, whenever you are rotating the loop, you are giving the same data. That is the problem here. Then what to do, sir? Instead of this rows, loop rotating every time, first collect this name and substitute here. Next collect this name, substitute here. Next collect this name and substitute here. Whenever the loop is rotating, get the next image address and substitute in the program. So that is the reason why I prefer the array. And what is this position, sir? Array's point of view? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 9. Array's positions starts with 0. So this is 0 to 9. Inside these quotations, collect the image name from that array and substitute here. So how, sir? Close the quotation first. Take the concatenation operator. Why? You can write directly, sir. If I write imgs of 1, no, that imgs of 1 available inside the double quotes. Your array name or your variable name, you place it inside the double quotes. What happens, sir? It is considered as a string. No substitutions are going on. That is string. Sir, program number 28 we are working currently. Huh? If any variable, if you write inside the quotations, that is considered as a string. If you write outside the quotations, then only value is substituting. Then only every program variable names writing outside the quotes. But this array name, you have to write outside the quotes. So, is single quotation here open, close the quotation here. Take the concatenation operator. Again, array name after concatenation operator. Again, start the single quotations. So, a total statement, I split it into 2 parts. 2 parts I joined it again by using the concatenation operator. Middle color changing, observe that one. A color changing, what is the intention, sir? That is available outside the quotes. The quotation started, this quotation ending. And here quotation started, this quotation ending. Between that, your image name is substituting. And now see, sir, we'll get the 10 images side by side. 10 images displaying. Imagine the same code with only HTML. The 10, no. If I have the 100 also, but my steps are same steps, sir, 2 lines. Sir. I want to print the 100 images, sir. Then also I have to write these 2 lines, sir. No extra lines required. But 100 images, if you want to display in HTML, sir, code is going to increasing. So I want to apply the CSS, sir. Better take the inline CSS here. Style followed by margin colon 5 pixels. Style followed by margin colon 5 pixels. And all images coming side by side together with touching. Now we'll apply the margin. Every image after 5 pixels gap is going to apply. 10 images code who developed? 10 images displaying 10 times IMG tag. Who developed the code? System developed, not we. We designed the tag only once, but taking the tag as a original copy, preparing the 10 Xerox copies by the system only. Really, yes, sir. Go and check the inspect option. Expand the body tag. What is this all? Your image tags. IMG, and your 10 image tags available in your program. But check original source code? No. But after execution, if you check the inspect option, you have the difference like this. Your 10 tags is system design. So programmer getting the shortcut. Easy to display the products photos, easy to display the movie posters. This is the looping one of this scenario, sir. Image tags only, sir. Can I place any other tag, sir? Your interest. If you place the button tag, 10 buttons created. If you place the paragraph tag, 10 paragraphs created. If you place the H1 tag, 10 H1 tags are created. Your choice. Any tag we can place. And any number of tags also you can place. So if you want to go for more number of tags, better use the curly brackets and write the second tag here. Second tag, third tag. So how many times loop rotated? Those all the tags, that number of times it is going to repeating. So while developing of the web pages, repetition of the tags compulsory available, sir. Compulsory, but Amazon available. There are 10,000 products available. 10,000 products, 10,000 photos available. 10,000 times IMG tag you are typing. For 5 years, they're only completed here in your life. But how they're designing, sir? They're writing loops. They're using control statements. So one of the implementations are here. So next, one more implementation. Another scenario I'm covering, how the loops are helpful for HTML developer. So this time what, sir? You know any idea about date control? Date control, date element. Okay. So the next one is the last point to break and continue. In our loops, so conditional statements, loops both we touched here. And the last part of the loop is break and continue. So what is the use of break statement and what is the use of continue statement? First break statement and then continue statement, two information I'm providing. Break statement we have to use in for loop, while loop, do while loop. Break statement. And of course in switch also we can use. But we should not use in the if conditions. Directly if conditions not allows to use the break statement. If used directly, we'll get the syntax error. Next, what about the continue, sir? Continue statement, we have to use only the for loop, while loop, and do while loop. Even switch inside also, we should not use the continue statement, and if obviously not allowed. The break, 4 items are supported, continue 3 items are supported. And both not supported, whose are into if not supports the both items. Both items are supported, whose are into loops. If both not supported, loops both supported. Switch one supported and one not supported. And yesterday, no, day before yesterday, I already explained the switch inside break. Break available, what happens? Break not available, what happens? That break, this break. Same break. One of the unconditional statement. One of the unconditional statement. Then what is the use of this break and continue, sir? What is the use of this break and continue, sir? Break used to stop the block. When you apply the break statement, it stops the whole block. A block of statements total terminating and moving to the next task. That is I demonstrated already in the switch case. Case 4, inside that print the Thursday, then break it. But without running the remaining switch block, it is just jumping out. That is. The same effect will goes to for loop, same effect will goes to while loop also. In the middle of the while loop, I applied the break cell. Remaining part without executing it, jumping out. And what about the continue cell? The whole block, it is not stopped. The total block is, it's not stopped. But what it is stopping, sir? The current iteration only it is going to stopping it. Current iteration and current round only stop. Remaining round, this is called as jumping. So loop is running like this smoothly. Suddenly they need a small jump here. This is called as continue. When you mention the continue, some iterations it's jumping and moving to the next iteration. It is also stopping, but what it is stopping, sir, at the current iteration it is stopping. It is also stopping. What it is stopping, sir, at all iterations it is stopping. Difference. After applying the break, the whole block is terminated. After applying the continue statement, what is the work it is doing currently? It stops that one, jumping to the next task or next iteration. And both the statements directly don't use inside the if conditions. If else, directly not useful. If I use directly, sir, syntax error is comes. I think in all languages, same rule is available. Before starting this explanation, I asked one question. What is the answer? But I waited almost 2 minutes, no single response. 2 minutes waited for your response. Okay. See the demonstration of this break and continue. So let n equals to parsing prompt, enter any number, enter any number. I'm taking the small input from the user. What you are doing, sir? I'm printing the numbers 1 to n. Last example 1 to 20 other. So now I'm going to printing 1 to n numbers. So starting is one common, sir. Ending is user is going to deciding that one. So for followed by let I equals to 1 and I is less than or equals to n and I plus plus open curly bracket. So document dot write followed by or write ln followed by I. Same today's starting program, this one both same, but that is 1 to 20 fixed. This is 1 to the given number. Which number user selected, up to that number I'm printing the output. First program. So 10, 1 to 10, 50, 1 to 50. Numbers printing, there is no problem. One small old point I'm re-explaining here. And already discussed the concept to write ln. Document dot write and document dot write ln. Time waste. Now in the program I'm printing the 1 to 20 numbers, sir. But in this 1 to 20 numbers, I want to skip some numbers. I don't want to print some numbers. Suppose which numbers are your choice. 5 cancel, 12 cancel, 19 cancel. Randomly I selected, there is no specific sequence. Any few or 2, 3 few numbers I want to skip the printing. Printing skipping in the sense, we should not run the loop at that time. That is the continuous statement. See that. So if followed by I equals to 5 or I equals to 12 or I equals to 19. If I value matching with either 5 or 12 or 19, I value matching with either 5 or 12 or 19, what to do? Don't continue the loop, jump to next round. Jump to next round. So that is called as continue. Without completing the current iteration, without finishing the current iteration, directly jumping to next round. When now these conditions got success. Now you can check it now. So 20, 1 to 20, but 3 numbers missing here. So this is one gone and this is another one and this is another one. So how many times loop rotated, sir? Loop rotated 20 times. But how many times loop working, sir, successfully? 17 times only. Number of rotations 20, but executed rotations are only 17. So 3 times loop not completed the task. So 3 times loop jumping. And the jumping time, in middle, I'm not going to touching. I'm jumping like this. This I'm unable to touch it. Next, this is one scenario. Next one. Just an idea purpose, another condition. I want to skip all even numbers, sir. Then write I percentage 2 equals to 0. It skips all the even numbers between the 1 to n. Only odd numbers is going to printing. So 20, only odd numbers. Even if you take the 50 also, but only odd numbers. Like that, which type of data you are expecting, the data related condition you have to write here. But even numbers, odd numbers also I don't want, sir. I want to skip all 4 multiples, sir. I want to skip all 4 multiples. The 4th multiplication table is there, no? The table I want to skip. ఇప్పుడు I percentage 4 equals to 0. Whenever your I value divided with 4, don't print that value, jump to next value. So fourth table skipped. The 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60. These type of all numbers are gone. I given 40, the 40 numbers not available, sir. 30 numbers available. 10 numbers is skipped. You can observe that one, 10 numbers is skipping. This is continue. You want to jump some iterations. You want to jump some rounds. You just go for this one. In the same place, if I use the break star, total loop katam. Continue only stopping one round only. But to break statement, the whole loop is going to finishing. What is the meaning, sir? Whenever I value crossed the 3, stop the loop. Indirect meaning that only. If I value crossed the 3, then stop it. 10, no. 3 only. 50, 3 only. 100, 3 only. 1000, 3 only. Because if the I value 4, sir, condition true, I stop at that. No chance to further iterations. So that is, this is stopping the total block and it is stopping the current iterations only. So actually for filtering of the values, this continue is going to helping, sir. Filter supplying purpose. So if else, switch, nested conditions, for loop, while loop, do while loop, break statement and continue statement. All control statements I touched. And moving to the next explanation, sir. Another small feature, another small topic. Loops over, not loops, control statements over. I'm entering into the next topic also. Small topic. Actually, it's not a topic, sir. It's a new feature of the JavaScript. What is that, sir? String interpolation. String interpolation. Shortcut you can call as interpolation also. Original sounding is string interpolation. Small. It's a new feature of the JavaScript, nothing but an ECMAScript concept. I'll do one small thing, sir, before going to that one. HTML loops combination one program I'll show it. Because yesterday if conditions HTML combination I shown. Like that here also one small combination. Taking the data from the HTML and using by the JavaScript loops. Same yesterday's type. That also if I said that completely. Yesterday control statements implementations I shown. Like that. Loops. Actually I explained already one scenario. The image is displaying. Like that some more scenarios are available, but your cooperation not good. Now I'm going to showing the HTML to loops, one small problem solving. Input taking from the HTML, logic is coming from the JavaScript, small problem. Ah, ah, data. Date to April 23rd, 2025. Here, April 23rd, 2025. Time 3:36. You get 10 minutes available class. Century at century 21st century. 21st century. Small integration with loops and HTML. yesterday password program, some student marks program completed. You said that completed already. Uh, a student's marks calculation like that small program. Yesterday, one task is given, finding the marks and grade of the student. Completed, completed. మీకు అసైన్మెంట్ ఇచ్చానమ్మా. కంప్లీటెడా? హాఫా? హాఫ్. ఫస్ట్ 2 rows కంప్లీటెడా? షూర్. కంప్లీటెడ్. ఆబ్సెంట్. ఓకే. గ్రేడ్, but grade not working properly. Write the if condition here. If condition, if condition. So what is the program, sir? To print the multiplication table. I want to print one multiplication table. Which table, sir? User given table. What he is asked, that table we want to display. So small heading, printing multiplication table, heading close. If I want to print the multiplication table, I should take the data from the user first. Then only we have to use the text boxes. So input type equals to text. Input type equals to text. ID equals to TN, Tamil Nadu. And placeholder equals to enter Tamil Nadu. Huh? TN means Tamil Nadu. TC ante Telangana. AP ante Andhra Pradesh. So a small text box is ready to take the input from the user. Next, take one button also here. Button on click equals to print table, my own function. Print table, my own function. Even button heading also print table only. So next line break. Line break. Take one output tag for displaying of the table. For displaying of the table, one output tag. ID equals to OP, output shortcut OP. This is HTML part, sir. So once see the look, how it is looking. This is, enter here table number, click on this table button. Bottom I am expecting the full table. Full table, not only results. Suppose user input is 5, sir. 5 ones are equals to 5. 5 twos are equals to 10. 5 threes are equals to 15. Childhood days by hearting. So like that, how many terms you want to print, sir? 5 20s are a full table with the shape required. So start the script tag and start the function also here. Function name is print table. We already assumed. Here already assumption is done. So when you click on that button, this table is calling. So many times we design this type of programs, and especially last week. Next, some local variables. N, table number. RES, result storing. Multiplication result storing. Next, N equals to Tn dot value. So what is this step, sir? Data collection step. Tn means ID of my text box. Start to value, collect the data from text box and store into n variable. Next one, small for loop. Required as our loop. Yes, because we want to print the multiplication table 20 times like this. The 20 times multiplication or 20 times printing required. Multiply the table number, print it. Multiply, print 20 times. So then only I'm preferring to use the loop. For let I equals to 1 and I less than or equals to 20 and I plus curly bracket. Okay, before going to the remaining logic, in this program, small special available, observe. What is this N and RES? Huh? 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 What is this N and R? Local variables. That word expecting. Local. And I is our block level. So first time I'm using the local variables and block level variables the same. What is difference between the local and block, sir? But this N and RES I can use inside this function. As well as I can use inside this loop also. But I variable I can use in loop only, but I can't use inside the function. Like block local. Block very small scope. Local is little bit bigger. So inside this block, these variables using possible. But block level variable using in the function level is not possible. I think special point under that is. So N RES I can use inside the function. I can also use inside the loops. I'm going to using next step that only. But I variable compulsory you should use within the for loop. Before the for loop, after the for loop. Even inside the function also not possible. Additional information. Now back to program. RES equals to table number multiplied with I. Result equals to table number multiplied with I. Next one, document dot write followed by. So print the table to get this shape. The 5 star 1 equals to 5 is there. No? The same style of output we want to get into here. So what is this first 5 star? Table number, the TN. Next, what is the star star? Symbol, the string. So concatenation operator star. N value, star symbol both are attaching. Star after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers are coming. Who is this sir? And I variable. So I. Concatenation operator again. Equal symbol. Equal symbol next concatenation operator. RES result. Result next again concatenation operator. Line break. So if you write the step like this and your shape is comes to like this. So program completed as sir. No sir, not completed. We have one more line. The printing statement after one more line is comes here. Script completed. Body completed. HTML completed. First run this program. Enter the 5 print. This is 5th table. Loop forming all these things. Refresh. Enter the table number 15. So table printing perfectly. There is no problem. Then what is the problem, sir? Printing in separate area. Because where is my button? Where is my button? Where is text box? Okay. So this is multiplication table printing, sir. I just not demonstrated. last session conditions with HTML combination, how I shown, like that a simple example I demonstrated with HTML and loop. But how to design the loops, how to implement the loops, we got an idea. No? With this idea, we can solve some problems yourself also. Other languages you already worked. Write a program to check the given number is prime number or not. Write a program to print the factorial. Write a program to check the given number is palindromy number or not. Almost 30 plus programs are there. In that, take your 5 favorite programs to redesign in JavaScript. 30 plus I'm not expecting too much. Just like that, check that number, check this number, check that number, and almost 30 plus problems available like that. From that problems, take any 5 your favorite programs. Reverse number is your favorite, and take that one. Prime number is your favorite, take that one. Printing the factors of the given number is my favorite, sir, take that one. Checking the Armstrong number or not my favorite, sir, take that one. The 5 favorites and design that all programs like this. So take the input from the user here. You have to enter some number. At a print table place what it comes and check the prime number button is comes. When you click on that button, they calls the function inside prime number checking laws. Interested candidates write separate programs. The coding good I can manage, sir. Write all in same program. మనకు అర్థమెటిక్ క్యాలిక్యులేటర్ డిజైన్ కదా 1 week బ్యాక్ లైక్ దట్ ప్లేస్ ద బటన్స్ బాటమ్ ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్ చెకింగ్ రివర్స్ నెంబర్ చెకింగ్ ఆమ్స్ట్రాంగ్ నెంబర్ చెకింగ్ క్లిక్ ద 5 buttons which button you click it that result I want to get it 5 buttons 5 functions required 5 buttons 5 functions because not single line code loops kada minimum 5 to 6 lines are comes every program so you will get very good practice with JavaScript also with HTML combination. Okay, remaining we'll see tomorrow session. Thank you all. Any questions, online candidates? So that value point, tn dot value, the type of, it's not first time, sir. I'm not explained that one because nearly 20 plus times I used that one. Why again we need explanations? So many times I explained this point, more than 20 times. Then only today's situational wise, I directly use it in my program. Not 1 time, 2 times, more than 20 times we discussed this point. Dividing the I value. Sir, a general mathematics point is, sir, Krishna. I percentage 2 ante what is meaning? I percentage 2 ante what is meaning? A simple mathematics calculation. What is meaning of I percentage 2? Output tag, instead of document dot write, you can use output tag in the same place. I value lo 2%. Sir, arithmetic operators not remember, Krishna. Arithmetic operators not remember. Percentage modulus operator here. Reminder calculation we are using. 2% no. Refer the one's arithmetic operators. Percentage returns the reminder. ఇప్పుడు now apply the meaning. I percentage 2. But what is meaning? Get the reminder. Get the reminder. If the reminder equals to 0, then continue the statement. Input type equals to date here. In HTML, you have date control kada. Input type equals to date. That one I asked here. HTML lo we have date na. You have any idea na? I asked. In HTML, date is there or not? Input type equals to date. That question I asked. But nobody is responded. In HTML, date available. Do you have any idea na? That is the question what I asked. What you given reply? I clearly pronounced it kada. In HTML, date available. Do you have any idea? In HTML, date available na? Do you have any idea? That is the question I asked. Question kaadu. You know na not na? Just I raise in the point and that is not question. Just a point raising. Pin drop silence. Huh? The dates also we can create by using the loops, sorry, pointer. Dates also we can create by using the loops. Program I'll post into Google right today. You can check it. Program I'll post 6 o'clock. I'll post the program.